I got a lot of good questions here lined up. Um, Yo, by the way, I know, don't play me, yo. I know I got some shitty ass graphics and some shitty ass text on screen. It is what it is. It happens. The graphics and the text was set last. I did that 5 minutes before hopping on stream. I'm used to just coming on stream and talking my shit because my streams be about fitness, boxing, sports, life, etc. But this is a love topic, so I felt it needed something a little more soft in the back. This was a last minute ass topic. It just says love in purple. I got some purple in my hair, so fuck it. We riding with the color purple.
Nothing bad, Prince, baby. Or was a symbol.
Purple rain, baby. Purple fucking rain. Let's go. But now, here we go. So, the topic for today, I wrote some questions down. It was Valentine's Day yesterday. I hope everybody had a lovely Valentine's Day. Whether you spent it by yourself or you spent it with somebody else, either way, it's a good thing and it's a positive. One way you may have gotten some buns, the other way you may have saved all of your dollars and the headache and the hangover and whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a positive situation either way.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my homies was pumping iron at the gym. You already know how we do. But how'd you spend your Valentine's Day, Mark? You had a good time out there?
It was pretty good. What I'm saying? So it's all about the gifts, right? I mean, that's the whole purpose of Valentine's Day is to express love through some sort of gift or whatever. And so, what I'm saying? I mean, at this stage of life, you know what I'm saying? um, and it was very interesting because she's been wanting some books that was very difficult to obtain. So I finally got them, and then basically what we did was you use the title of the books as a puzzle, and she has to figure that out. And she figures it out, it'll lead her to where the book is. If that makes any sense.
Sounds definitely sounds interesting and creative. I know, the longer you go in relationships, the better and more thoughtful gifts have to get. You can't no longer just go into Mac and pick up the new cosmetic kit or the new lipsticks and hey babe, I got you something. Fuck out of here, man. You giving me the same old lipsticks, the new kit as you did last year, this year again. You better get creative, Papa.
You know, so that at some point, what I'm saying, the gift's got to mean something. It can't just be a price tag. You
Facts.
know.
Facts. I mean, unless you filthy rich, then you could just continue increasing the price tag on those gifts. Is Valentine's Day a man or a woman's holiday? Like, is it a holiday that's made to celebrate men, a holiday that's made to celebrate women, or a holiday that's meant to celebrate the relationship and love?
So my opinion would be it's geared toward the relationship aspect, right? Because most of the marketing, if you look at it, the marketing, it's more couples tipping towards the female. But my thing is like it's kind of for everybody in the sense that it's not singling out anyone individually. It's more of just everybody's in love, everybody should celebrate it, everybody should have fun today. However, it is my personal opinion, and it might get a little bit of pushback for this, that since it's geared toward the couples, I have an issue with when we go out, and I know this is gonna get me in trouble. When we go out and you have that group of singles, because 9 times out of 10, that group of singles is ruining the atmosphere for the couples. So I would say Valentine's Day is for the couples, specifically for couples. So y'all single people, give us a day, bro. Let us chill. Let us have our day, and then y'all have every other day. Y'all have all the time to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Let us have some fun too.
How do the single people mess it up?
Oh my God, bro! What was it 2 years? No, not 2 years. I'm thinking pandemic time. Right before the pandemic, me and my wife, we went out to dinner, and there was a group of single, a whole table. of single people, and they were doing their thing Valentine's Day and being funny and all this other stuff. But they were mad loud, mad rude,
And then
got
the
way too
shorty hopped
drunk.
up on the table and started twerking, didn't she? Didn't she?
Both titties popping out, swinging around. It was crazy, bro. It was good and bad at the same time, you know. But you know what I'm saying? It was interesting. It was an interesting experience. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, just give us one day, bro.
I mean,
What do you?
with the regarding the give you one day at the same time, I'm a single man, and to think about this from the single man's perspective is like, um I don't know. A Valentine's Day is also an easy day for those guys that aren't necessarily in like necessarily that guys that don't believe in themselves, guys that aren't confident. You know, these guys can use Valentine's Day as an easy excuse to talk to these women. You know, some simps or some guys who just don't have the conversation skills or don't necessarily have the guts to approach a girl and ask her on a date or ask her to go out. Valentine's Day can make that a lot easier, especially in school. For the older individuals, once you're older, you need to have some type of skills to talk to women. I mean,
Absolutely.
and if you're too scared or too anxious, or you're like an introvert and you can't go talk to women, go make some mistakes. Put yourself in the fire. You'll make some mistakes. Once you get over those mistakes, you will know how to not make those mistakes, and you will get better at talking to the opposite sex. You guys will be okay, I promise.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, honestly, okay.
no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say honestly, like it's just the more it's just like every skill, because that's what it is. It is a skill to talk to women, you know.
It's a skill that needs
Um,
to be practiced.
exactly my point. You know, same way you hit that iron all the time, and you get bigger and bigger, and your technique gets tighter and better. You know, the same thing is applies to talking to women.
That's a
You know,
fact.
you got to get out there. You got to do it. If you don't do it, if you don't use it, you lose it.
I mean, your peepee's not gonna fall off, but you get what he's saying. But all right, so is Valentine's Day a man or a woman's holiday? My thought is that Valentine's Day is supposed to be a holiday that's to celebrate the relationship,
Mm.
but sometimes, or all the time. I ain't even gonna say sometimes. I'm gonna say like 90%, 98. Let's go to 95, 98% of the time. It is a holiday, or not even a holiday. It's a day that's used to celebrate women. And I agree, JC. It is an overrated day, and it's for females. But yes, we both should. We should. It should be a holiday for both. But yeah, it's a holiday that's supposed to be to celebrate love, to celebrate the relationship, the couple, the time that the couple has been together, and their accomplishments as a relationship. Love. But what it has turned to, or what it is a holiday that's more so dedicated to men spending their money on women, on chocolates, on flowers, on candy, on dinner dates. You know, it has
The
turned
more
in, it
I the
has
more
turned
better.
into a day of men trying to use these gifts and romance to woo women, and that for me makes it a little corny. It's not necessarily a holiday that's about the relationship. It's a holiday that's about spending money. That's what the U.S. has made it into, and the females that push this modern day feminist narrative of like I don't need a man. I make all my money. I don't need a man. I'm an independent woman. This, that, and the other. But then also pushes the narrative of, oh, if we going out on a date, the man needs to pay. He needs to pay everything, and needs to
Mhm.
buy me this, and needs to buy me that, and needs to. It's like that woman
My,
is destroying Valentine's Day holiday, along with the United States money grabbers. All these businesses that are thirsty to get money,
mhm.
and unfortunately, men are the ones taking L on a day like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a day that's dedicated towards for a man taking care of a woman. Now, there are those women that do take care of men, but those are few and far in between. and 90% of the time is a holiday that's made to take care of women. At the end of the day,
Mhm.
a man doesn't want chocolates. He could buy himself chocolates. A man doesn't want flowers. He will not buy himself flowers. A man doesn't want anything that's red, pink, colorful, in the shape of hearts, stuffed teddy bears. A man doesn't want any of that. At the end of the day, a man wants something that's gonna make him stronger, make him look better, make his finances grow faster. And some buns, but buns is still not a whatever. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
100%.
Maestro says it's very overrated. It's a holiday for the chocolate cars and flower companies. Go ahead, go for it, Aries.
Well, so one thing that you said, it stuck out to me was the romance aspect, right? And the thing with me and my wife, right? We don't really focus on that romance aspect of it in the sense of that's forced, right? So if it's forced, if you're only doing it because it's Valentine's Day, it's forced. It's not romantic.
Yo, I
You know
need to
what I'm
set.
saying?
I need to set up my motherfucking soundboard. I haven't set. It's connected and plugged in, but I haven't plugged in any of the sounds on the soundboard. But right now, I don't give you like bing, 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 because bro, you hitting that right on the money.
Yeah,
Love isn't
100% though,
forced.
right?
There
It's
isn't
not.
a
That's
specific date set where people need to love,
mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
and that
And I
does make it fake and corny. But continue on. Finish your thought
100%.
process.
I feel like because it's forced, it it ruins the entire day. You know what I'm saying? So instead of making it overly romantic, and also, a side note to Valentine's Day is like myself. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my wife daily. You know, so it's when it comes to something Valentine's Day, it becomes more difficult in the sense of like, what do I get her when she basically has everything what she wants? We don't fight really. Every couple has arguments. So like we're in a good place. We have everything we need. So why am I being forced to figure out to do something extra just so I could put more money in these companies' pockets?
That that's
You know
that
what I'm saying?
that's exactly what it is, and uh, unfortunately, we're forced to do so. Depending on who your partner is, and what discussions
True.
you had with
True.
your partner before getting into that relationship with regarding expectations.
Hmm.
The fact is that any woman that wants to be with me, it's not gonna be a woman that gives a damn about Valentine's Day.
Hmm.
I refuse. I
Hmm.
refuse. We don't. And if the girl's gonna tell me, well, so and so and her boyfriend are, and so and so and her boyfriend are, and so and her boyfriend are doing this and doing that and doing the other, I'm like, all right, so go ahead and go out with so and their boyfriend. That's not even a person that that's not even a person that I want to be with. Honestly, I'm here for
100%, bro.
I'm looking for a relationship for love, a partner that's gonna take care of me and allow me to take care of them. I'm not looking for someone who's gonna be here comparing themselves to other relationships and what other relationships
Hmm.
are doing. I don't give a damn about another relationship.
That's the grass is always greener on the other side mentality. You know what I'm saying? They used to say that a lot when we were growing up. People really don't say it that often nowadays. They have like new phrases and scientific ways to say all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, it's that whole like you look, oh man, that looks really good. But of course it does because you're on the outside. You don't know what's really going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to hear you say that because it's 100% true, bro.
Of course, it is factual. At the end of the day, people these days are more worried about social media
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
what they can post on social media and how they can compare their relationships to somebody else's relationship on social media. It's like, bro,
Hmm.
fuck you and your social media. Let's figure out how we're gonna build you and build myself and build this relationship so you can do your own independent happy social media, not so you can try to base social media off of our relationship.
Hmm.
But
get these fake likes.
I'm a single man, by the way. I'm gonna talk all my shit, and even if I wasn't single, I'm gonna talk my shit regardless if I wasn't single. At the end of the day, if I'm gonna get with a woman, she's gonna know these things. Like there's hands down. There's gonna be none of these stupid thoughts. It's like we're gonna discuss it, talk it out, and the law's gonna be laid down. Just like the woman's gonna come in and try to lay her law down too, and the niggas gotta compromise and figure it out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. See you in my future videos. Thank you.